Okay, beautiful people, welcome back. Some more oxygen not included. And today, I think what we're going to do is we're going to work not on this, even though I do really want to get over here, get all this stuff, and work into this cold biome. Before I do that, I want to get power set up, and because of the fact that I am intending on stealing water from here, we're going to run out of water down here pretty soon. Because I want to steal the water from here and potentially come over here, dig. Probably there should be a spot here. I think what I'll probably do is build a wall up here to stop the sort of enclose this so that any of the steam can potentially be turned into water and be collected down here, and then have another pump. We're going to build our power down here today, so my priority is going to be getting this done. So this is going to be a bit frustrating. There's going to be a little bit of poo water that's going to be cracking around here. So they're all sleeping at the moment. I'm going to want that bad boy. What? I don't want that bad boy there. We'll keep going with some insulated tile and abyssalite. And I'm just wondering whether... I think I'll just do it. I'll just do a normal size room. Actually, we could probably get away with it not being so tall, because as far as power goes, I mean... And we're just going to build it out of crappy iron. That'll fit inside there fine. That'll fit inside there fine. Just chuck, yeah, we'll chuck them next to each other. We will chuck a couple of batteries in so we can get 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so we'll go 1, 2, 3. And then we'll be able to build this pretty easily. So that'll be abyssalite. And I'm just wondering whether I want to... they'll be fine here. They should have, hopefully soon enough, have somewhere to breathe in here. I hope. We'll dig up this gold. Because why the hell not? So, my digger. What is my digger doing? Where are you? Mr. Miner. Mr. Sam? Where are you, bruh? You're right there. You're digging that shit out. Digging me out some more abyssalite. You're a good boy. You're a good boy, Sam. But you're also gonna become Builder Boy. And once you finish that, you're gonna come down and you're gonna help build this. Okay, then we are going to need power from there. So let's actually set the priority of this on 6. Let's just get this done. Let's cancel that, because we don't need it. And then we're going to run power. Not that. We're going to run this. Oh, actually, that needs to go there. So we're going to run power straight across here to there. And then there. And then probably come through here where I've disconnected this. What is happening? That's the water pipe. Why did that stop there? That's weird. That is a tile, so that's going to be fine. This is shitty wire though, so what we'll do is we'll deconstruct, I think that, and put a power transformer in. Yep, there will be fine. We want heavy watt wire going from that to that. And then we want this to be heavy watt wire to wherever we decide to run our power. So we're gonna run these somewhere else. The power transformer allows us to convert high amounts of power and output smaller amounts of power. So it will output 1,000 joules. Anyway, we'll be able to run conductive wire from these, so they will be able to do 2 kilowatts. Okay, so then we can run, pretty much, we'll just be able to run all this, and my decarbonizing setup that we're going to put down here, because we're going to run, eventually, not that, we're going to run a carbon skimmer, which is going to sit here. And we're going to have a thing that we haven't even researched yet, which is something I should probably get into, because it is right there. We're going to run the water sieve off it. So what I'll end up doing is I'll pump some water to it, and then that water will become dirty water. It'll go into the water sieve. It'll become clean, and then we'll pump it back into the carbon skimmer and just disconnect this. So it'll have its own continuous source of water, and it'll just keep going. And all we'll need is power to run that. And then when I get into automation, I might set it up so that if we can manage to get the carbon dioxide down, so it's like down in this general area here, I'll put like a sensor up here, or say here, that turns the system on when it detects carbon dioxide, which would be handy because then it's not wasting power and just going continuously when there's no carbon dioxide down there, because at the moment, like, there is a lot, and it'll get rid of that bit and then that bit and that bit, and it should come down in that general area. So based on that, having a sensor sort of up here should mean that this whole area then from there up would be filled. So that'll be good. How are we going down here, boys? This is going to take a little bit. This light will take a little while to build. So we have enough stuff. So stop digging that. The gold is fine. You can dig the gold up if you end up digging the gold up. So that'll provide the power for that. What we need to work out is where we want to put power here. So we have a new duplicate as well that we can potentially get. We're doing okay on food. I would like to get more food going. I mean, we could take him as a rancher, but no one really has any really good stats. You have noodle arms and strength, so that would have been a 5 if you didn't have noodle arms, so you're kind of a waste. Kindness and ranching, they're not even good stats. You are interested in ranching as well, so you'd learn it pretty quickly, but I feel like we should just no. So as far as jobs go, these guys are doing pretty well. We have our chef, we have our artist. I'm thinking now that old mate is finished with all his artwork, we might actually give him a new job. So Abe, we might put Abe into supply, then he's going to get extra strength, and he'll be able to carry more. So while he's running around tidying, he will be able to carry more and more and more. So then we'll go into priorities, we'll find Abe. Might as well just turn that off just for now. And chuck you on tidy. It is, his prerogative is supposed to be supply with that, but I would really rather get him onto tidying and storage as his priority. So if we have, this is going to be his main skill when he decides to get there. Has he? Huh? Oh, supply, not operate. So that one will go up to the wrench. But if we have it down here, hopefully he will do storage and tidying first, and then he will divert to supply after that. So that'll mean that, he'll hopefully clean all this stuff up on his own. That is Abe there. So he's going around, he's doing his cleaning jobs and stuff. There's nothing for him to really pick up, but then hopefully he'll pick up all the food. We're struggling on power a little bit, but that'll be sorted soon enough. They're getting there, they're getting it done. And they are breathing in that they were breathing in that spot. This is clean oxygen, so boys, can you just dig that out, please? And then you can breathe from there. Thanks, bud. Love you. And then hopefully they won't go to the ends of the earth to find oxygen. They'll hopefully be able to breathe in there for a little bit. Or you can just bugger off now, and that's fine. That's cool, man. So we need to sort out where we want to put our power today. So we're going to have stuff here as well. Thinking maybe just for now we might, because I'm going to run this. I don't know what this is going to be. Thinking maybe we might do some ranching in here. So what I might do is actually run this power up through here. So we'll turn that around. Chuck that there. Run this through here. That is heavy wire, isn't it? Yeah. Disconnect that. Actually, we can disconnect all this. And then we'll come back to... That was not what I clicked on, buddy. Yeah, we'll just run that from... We'll chuck one here. Go back up to heavy watt wire. And we'll run normal wire for now. And just chuck it down there. Are we destroying that one? Cancel deconstruct. Yeah, so that should be fine. That'll give us power going through here. We don't need to power this up yet. But what I might do is actually run another one up here eventually. But I do want to build up here and here. I do want to build up here as well, but with this being a little bit of a wonky size, I think maybe then we can just build across here. I chuck a thingamahoo's what's it in there. Actually, what I might do is cancel that and that, run the power through there, cancel that, grab another one and just move it back a touch. Because then I can build this ladder going up. So I keep quitting out of the things I actually need to use. That'll go there. So yeah, that'll get done. Then we'll start building up here. I want to get all this stuff out anyway. How are we doing on... We're on pause. Not sure why. How long have we been on pause for? A while. Probably a while. That's fine. It's exactly what I wanted. Alright, so we have 5 tons of algae left. We have 15 tons of coal, so that's fine. Because once we get that set up and that's running, we can then work on this next time and get over here and get a shit ton of coal anyway. There's probably some more somewhere. There's a little bit up here. There's probably some more up here somewhere. And that'll be fine. Yeah, we'll be good. Alright, so this needs to be all food, for starters. Is that why you were not sweeping up, Mystery Man? No, you're busy doing all that other stuff. So what I'll do is I'll set this as a priority 6 and get him to sweep all this up and all this up first. And that. And that. And then he can do whatever he wants from there. So there he goes. Nice. So we're still doing okay on food. Those farms are going to be fine. Temperature, it's getting a little bit hot. It's getting a little bit hot. I mean, it's not that bad. It's 28 degrees. It's not that comfortable though. Why is that so hot just there? Why is that? Where is that heat coming from? Oh, that's where the water's dripping out from over here, because that stuff is hot as shit. Cool. Cool beans, man. I noticed a little bit right there. Does not look like it's connected, because let's just cancel that. Let's go back to wiring, and let's deconstruct this as well. I don't know why I feel like I need to do that, but it just seems a little bit weird. That seems a lot better now. Go, boys. No, they're sleeping. Alright, so that's pretty good. Then we can get 2 more dudes before we have to do anything else. So I'll just check priorities again. Just make sure everything's getting done the way that I want it. Alright, sweet. So these guys are going to be good on their jobs. Chef, everyone else is fine. Yeah, so I think from now on what I might do is, unless I decide to go and get a farmer or a rancher, I'm going to go for people that will supply and tidy, like at least one more. We'll chuck them into the gopher slot until they get to courier and rank them up there as well, because that would give them an extra 2 to strength and an extra 800 kilograms carrying capacity. And then probably go down to tidy, because that'll give them even more strength and even more strength. And if we go to the people who are there, strength increases tidying speed and carrying capacity, so they will be able to carry buttloads of stuff and get the cleaning done super fast. And then we'll be able to get away with having 2 really strong cleaners. Why do I feel like this is taking way too long? Actually, it's not going to be that bad now, because I've nearly finished the Abyssalite. That is a bit that's going to take ages. Is that one done? One more, boys. Is that waiting on material delivery? It is. That's exactly the right amount. Good job. Wow, that was the worst way you could have possibly gone to get there. Yeah, like seriously, mate. I don't know why I'm telling him to dig that out. So my digger mate will probably come down and dig those few tiles out. That's fine, we want that gold anyway. No, he's doing the work. I think we might just cancel it. I'll come back and I'll do that at another stage. We don't need the gold right now. Although it would be nice. So this can go on disable, because it's going to be fine. It's not going to take them all that long. I think what we might do is up the priority. Up the priority of that to an 8. We'll make... I don't care what anyone says. I'm making the priority of the toilets a 9, because I always run into issues where people stop cleaning toilets. So that should be a 7. They should all be 6s. The food container I'm going to put to a 7. just to try and make sure that gets done. And then we're going to make all this down here an 8. Everything from there down. Because I want to get everyone helping on this, at least delivering parts. They probably won't help to actually build it, but that was a roundabout way to go and get some dirt. Wasn't it? That was a hell of an effort. If there's dirt in here, bro, which will be cultivatable soil. No, there isn't dirt in there. That's fine. No, you're right. It's all good, bro. There's probably dirt over here somewhere, though. That doesn't want agriculture. We'll put all the critter eggs in. No liquefiables. Algae. Eggshells. Suppose slime can go in there? No. Yeah, slime can go in there. No, slime will go up here, actually. So we're already creating polluted oxygen over there. Seeds, all seeds. Copy those settings to there and there. So you can have all of agriculture, and you can have that as well. Who we got? What do we got? What do we got? 5 to strength, 3 to athletics. Yeah. Yeah, he's a narcoleptic, but I don't care. We kind of want this guy, so I'm going to take you as well. You're going to become another supply guy. But I think because what we'll do is we'll make Abe go through to a plumber, so we'll start him off in the supply job. We'll start this guy off in the tidy section. He's going to get strength anyway, and then once he finishes that, we'll chuck him up here. So that is Frankie. Priorities of the Frankie will match Abe the gopher. So that'll be tidy, storage. We could probably chuck you on supply as well now, actually. Yeah, so you should be well into tidy. And we'll actually do that, considering we have 2 of yous. So now, this should not take long at all. This one is done. We're going to check this off onto if the batteries drop below, say 10%, let it kick in. And chuck it on a priority 8. And make sure we keep power going. So this shouldn't take too long at all. Old mate, a couple of these guys are going to be able to deliver boatloads. Is that our farmer? I was going to say, better not be any plants that you need to harvest, bro. We're going to need to sort out better toilets soon too. Or more toilets, one of the two. At the moment I haven't had any issue with people weeing on the floor, so that's fine. As soon as that happens, though, we're going to have to sort some shit out. So, can you not? While you can't put anything anywhere, please? Please? Thank you. Thanks, Ham. Appreciate it, bro. And the other thing I want to do is, which will be at a much lower priority, I want to get a rock granulator in. So I might just chuck, I kind of want it somewhere where you can get oxygen, because otherwise, it's not that bad here. Yeah, we'll just chuck it there. This is going to allow us, in dodgy fashion, because it's not as good as the proper one, which is called the Who's It What's It. It's not called a Who's It What's It. It is called a thingamajigger, metal refinery. but they're just going to create refined metals. So we'll be able to get that, get copper turned into refined copper, which will be a lot better because then we can actually run good power, because you need at least refined copper or refined iron, I think you can use as well, but these are a lot better. Obviously this carries bulk of your power, 20 kilowatts. This can carry 2 kilowatts, and the heavy conductive wire can carry 20 kilowatts. But so it's kind of like just a better version of the heavy watt wire, but it requires refined metal to use, so it's way more expensive, and it kind of does the same thing. I don't think we're going to have any situation anytime soon where we want to use heavy conductive wire. So neither of those can go through tiles, so you have to use these to go through tiles. And the negative decor effect is pretty bad, whereas these don't actually have one because they can be put through tiles. So we're not doing that anytime soon. Oh, they're going. Come on, boys. Are they all boys? Wow, is this just a massive dude fest? Okay. Come on, guys. Get it done, please. There's pooey stuff on the floor, man. Right in front of the fridge. I want to get some of this shitty stuff off the floor straight away. Don't like it being there. How are we doing on the oxygen switch? Pretty good considering that these never have power. Yeah, it's a boy. He heard me. So then what we'll do is, once they finish all that, make sure this is... We'll chuck that on priority 5, yeah. These were on 8s, so we'll chuck on 6 this lot. This lot. And that. Actually, we should chuck this and this under 7 as well. Make sure they're filled with algae at all times. And then we should be good. So close to being done. Once we get up here and I can keep an eye on things the whole time, I'll up the priority of these things. Just get it done. I'll chuck them on a 9. So we're super close. We just got a couple of bits of wire. We're just waiting on iron ore for pretty much everything. Come on. Come on, I just want to get it done. And then once this is all done, I think the next priority will be send my little digging monkey up and over here and get this sorted out, so we can pump that over as well and start filling this bad boy up, and get my carbon skimmer set up here. Then once that's done, and I'm sure that we're going to be fine on food, because this guy's going ham, he's doing fine. At that point we might maybe make another farm here to get even more food, because we're going to probably start running out of food. So let's look at the previous day. We added 18,000, removed 6, so that was a net of 11,000 kilocalories. Negative 12,000 kilocalories, plus 2,000, plus 7. I think we'll be okay, because we seem to be... so where's today? So yesterday, let's say over a week. So that's a gain, loss, gain, gain. Yeah, so I think we'll be fine. But if we get one more person, we may need to sort some shit out. Come on, guys, get it done. Just get it done. Has stress. Stress is fine. Everyone else is fine. Germy germs. There's no germy germs in here. Oh my god. He's already on it. Good guys. So maybe we might need another fridge. Shit. Is this down here done? Yes. So we can re-enable that. We can set that to 10. Yep, 10. And put it on an 8. Was it an 8? Yep. Wiring is all done. Just needs to be filled up. Which you did not bring coal with you, which is pretty cool, man. That just seems weird. That you wouldn't bring coal with you. So you got no power yet. Because that one's not done. What the frick was that noise? Weirdos? Why are you not connected? And you're not connected. Alright, let's get this cracking. So we're gonna destroy that. Down to 5. Then we're gonna go back to priority 9. This should get done pretty quickly. Bam, bam, bam. So that'll be all connected and fine. We can probably get rid of that battery and this then. This should get done super fast. I find the chlorine hypnotic. I don't know what it is. I love the effects on the gases. I mean, they do look a little bit weird sometimes when they swirl. Like, I'm not a huge fan of that effect, but like, that looks glorious as a contrast to the rest of the background, foreground, ground. That's 9. It's been so fiddly. So you guys are working, or you're working at least. Insufficient resources, eh? So the problem that you have is that he'll run out of power, just overcharging all the batteries and stuff. And then even if he gets more coal, then if he has completely stopped and he gets coal, he won't start until this gets to 10. But if we could get automation going, we can actually set up automation wire and some smart batteries. And then when it gets to, you can have it set so that when they get to 10%, the generators kick in, and when they get to say 95% to 100, it stops the generators from burning extra resources, which would be great. So here we go. We can crush wolframite into sand and pure tungsten. We can make pure iron, pure copper. We can turn lime into eggshells into lime rather, which will then give us the ability to make steel, sand out of granite and all that shit. So lots of ways to make sand. And lime. And refined metals. And once we pick up that gold should be in there as well. So everything's done. There's not much point doing that. And all I have to do is do that. So priorities, that's supposed to be on a 7. Power is all the way up there. That's getting no power because this is still not finished, boys. Come on. This is, however, getting power, so that should... Damn it. It would be pumping. I don't care about what this gets built in, to be honest. What is it getting built out of though? Yeah, that's fine. Come on, guys. Can we get this done, please? Come on, mate. That's it. Now we will start pumping. So now we're getting more water into here. That's fine. We've still got this liquid amount here. This... Oh, okay, you're not counting that as us having water? There we go. 4.6 tons of water left in here. It only counts the stuff you have access to. So no, it's only counting this stuff here. So now we will have water pumping in through there. So that's fine. This is done. Excuse me. Our power is up and running. This is still not getting any power though. Because this is still not done. What the hell, guys? Can we get this done, please? And that's not connected either. What is going on with this right now? What? What just happened? What even is this? I don't understand what just happened. Why did that just connect itself without actually being built? And why does it actually look like there's already a heavy wire there? What? No, don't cancel it if he's going to build it. Because I have no idea what the hell is happening right now. They're going to fill up the generator. So that is connected. What? So it's getting power. It's fine. It's all done. I don't know what that was. That was weird. So they're going to keep that generator going, but we do need to... Why did they not fill this up? Insufficient resources. But you just gave them this. You couldn't have split your stuff up, kids? Okay, so we're going to probably end the episode. We are getting into that simply to sort out carbon dioxide problems, which at the moment is really not a problem. It's getting pushed down far enough that we don't have to worry about it. So I'm going to have a look at getting into... Actually, we already have... Seriously, we had that the whole time. So we need to get some refined metals going. And then I can get this automation cracking. So what we'll need is just simply the automation wires and the smart batteries, which is fine. I can just replace those batteries. So the heavy watt wire is like 5. The automation wire is like 5 per, and the batteries, which we will want to get 3 of, is 2. So we probably want like 700 or 800 kilos. 700 should be fine. I can't do that though until I get into advanced automation. Is that right? Wait. No, it's fine. I just need to get this going. So we want copper, continuous, put it on priority 7, and then hopefully someone should come over at some point and start punching the shit out of that machine. And that is literally what they're going to do, because you operate it by punching it. which I think is one of the coolest animations in this game. I'm thinking that maybe it might need to be higher. Might need to be an 8. See if anyone comes and has a go. Actually, considering we're not building anymore, we can chuck you on operate. You're on operate. Here he goes. Told ya, he's gonna punch shit out of it. They can't breathe. So that's great. I should have probably put it over one and then close this wall in. There we go. Smash it. Good job, Dopey. So we have a little bit of automation abilities. So you'll see that all of this stuff that is automatable has these little like data cable ports, Cat5 ports, I suppose you would call them, and that's going to be heaps better because that's going to be heaps more efficient. We're not going to waste all this fuel, then we can get more. So that's going to have to do it for now. I'll get some refined metal and stuff and things and upgrade these bad boys, and in the next episode we will get someone over here building, and we'll get into here. Should be great. And then eventually we'll finish up this farm. That is the wackiest setup, I don't even care. That also needs to be a tile and a tile, and then that needs to be deconstructed, and that needs to be a door. Bam, nailed it. Alright, so that's the power sorted. Food is still going good. We still have one more bed to go. Actually, you wouldn't be too bad. Do a bit of everything. Tinkering, strength. Yeah, might think about grabbing him. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, smash those things and stuff and write the comments. Make sure you subscribe if you're not already. With that said, thank you so much for watching. Love your face. And I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.